There is a silence that means peace, and there is a silence that means something is stalking. The city fell into the second kind. No traffic, no music, no distant sirens, just wind sliding between skyscrapers like a slow, patient breath. I stood on the balcony of Croftwood Tower beside Kaylin, watching millions of lights burn beneath us. "They don't know yet," I said. Kaylin didn't look at me. "They never do," he replied, "until the first family dies." Below us a streetlight flickered, then went dark, then another, like something walking through the grid. It started in the subway. Security cameras caught shapes moving against the ceiling. Not running, crawling. Passengers thought it was a prank, until a man was lifted into the air like a rag doll and folded in half. The footage never made the news. Croftwood Systems intercepted it within 2 seconds. Kaylin watched without blinking. "Why not stop them?" I demanded. "Because this isn't an invasion," he said. "It's a demonstration." On another screen, I saw them. 6 wolves. Massive, scarred, organized. One of them wore something around its neck. A ring. Gold. Engraved with an ancient symbol Kaylin hadn't seen in centuries. His jaw tightened. They crowned a king. We descended beneath the tower, past elevators that only responded to Kaylin's blood, into a chamber carved from bedrock. No technology, only stone, only fire. "This war has happened before," Kaylin said. "Long before skyscrapers, long before nations." He touched a mural, vampires and wolves standing together. Then another carving, wolves tearing vampires apart. "The wolves were created to hunt what humans couldn't," he continued. "But they evolved." "Into what?" I asked. Kaylin met my eyes. "Into something that hates being owned." I realized then, this wasn't about feeding. This was about revenge. My phone turned on by itself. One notification, no sender, no number, just a video. A woman tied to a chair inside an abandoned warehouse, alive, crying. Behind her stood a wolf, not transformed, human, tall, scarred, yellow eyes. He looked directly into the camera. "You took our land. You took our blood. You took our children. Tonight, we take your city." The feed cut. I turned to Kaylin. "You said humans were never the prize." He didn't answer. Which was answer enough. The sky turns red at 11:47 p.m. Every emergency line in the city lit up. Simultaneously, hundreds of calls, screams, growls, gunshots. Then silence. Helicopter footage showed rooftops covered in movement. Not dozens, not hundreds, thousands. Kaylin finally moved, his veins ignited, the air around him warped. "For 600 years, he said, I kept monsters in cages." He looked at me. "Tonight, I become one again." Kaylin stepped off the tower, not fell, stepped. The wind caught him, his body twisted mid-air, bones rearranged, not into a wolf, not into a bat, into something ancient, something built for war. He struck the rooftop 3 blocks away like a meteor. The wolves turned toward him and charged. I watched gods collide, blue light, red eyes, concrete exploding, screams cutting off mid-sound. It was beautiful. It was horrifying. It was hopeless, because for every wolf Kaylin destroyed, 2 more took its place. A figure appeared beside me on the balcony. I hadn't heard him arrive. Human form. Yellow eyes. The same wolf from the video. "The city was never Kaylin's," he said calmly. "It was always ours." I backed away. "You're going to kill everyone." He tilted his head. "No. We're going to replace them." He stepped closer. "You tell our story now." I swallowed. "Why me?" He smiled. "Because you already belong to monsters." Then he vanished. Below me the city burned. Above me the moon turned blood red. And in my pocket, my phone vibrated. New message, 3 words. Choose a side. Subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss out.